was just asking that guy. Which one is it to turn it down? Is it the one on the right, the furthest right?
Farthest left.
Oh, this one?
One that is closest.
Okay. Test, test, test. Test.
Yes, this one right here. Oh. Hey, Chris, you gotta start my stop there.
Sorry, which one?
Yep, middle long. Okay.
Welcome everyone to Education Appreciation Night here at Elks Field for today's WCBL game between the visiting Okotoks Dawgs and your Brooks Bombers. They'll celebrate the unofficial start to summer tonight. We know it's been a long 10 months in getting to this point. So tonight we want to honor and thank all of the teachers, EAs, office administrators, administrative staff, custodians, bus drivers, maintenance staff, and central office staff for all the time and energy they put into our school community in working with students in the city of Brooks and the county of Newell. Today's game is brought to you by The Brick.
Welcome inside Elks Field in beautiful Brooks, Alberta. It's a Tuesday night showdown in the Western Canadian Baseball League, live on the Flow Sports Network. Tonight it's the visiting Okotoks Dawgs, first place in the West Division at 13-7, taking on the hometown Brooks Bombers, who come in at 5-12, currently sitting fifth in the West. Brooks is coming off a much-needed win last night in Lethbridge, a 10-5 victory over the Bulls that snapped an 8-game losing streak. A little momentum finally for the Bombers. Okotoks, meanwhile, is looking to bounce back after dropping their last game, also against Lethbridge. Despite that, they remain atop the West with a deep lineup, a strong staff, and a high expectations as always. It's a perfect night for baseball, and the crowd is just settling in. Should be a good one between a team trying to climb and a team trying to stay atop. Let's take a look at tonight's starting lineups. First, for the visiting Okotoks Dawgs, batting first, Ricardo Sanchez at third. Batting second, Zane Scancy at DH. Jake Skaggs is batting third in center field. Batting fourth, Benito Benila at first base. Batting fifth, Caden Williams in left field. Chase Logan's batting sixth and catcher. And batting seventh, Brandon Pez at second base. Batting eighth, Jackson Farah in right field. And batting ninth, Aiden Munoz at shortstop. Okotoks Dawgs starting pitcher tonight is Gavin Wushke. And here's how the Bombers will line up under the lights at home. Ben Fischel in center field, batting first. Batting second, Peyton Matthews in right field. Batting third, Wyatt Armande at first. Batting fourth, left fielder Christian Altamirano. Batting fifth, Seth Recker at third. At catcher, we have Liam Kirsch batting sixth. Batting seventh, CJ Snowden DH. Tyler Dorns batting eighth at second base, and J.R. Bedford batting ninth in at shortstop. And tonight's starting pitcher for the Bombers, Parker King.
Changes are brought to you by Fergie's Limited, your local trusted light-duty and agricultural and cannabis specialist right here in Brooks. Piston Broke is your proud sponsor of today's beer batter. If the beer batter gets out, there'll be $1 off Piston Broke beer until the end of the inning. Head down to the West Test watering hole. You'll find a wide selection of drinks to suit your taste. And a reminder to all our fans to watch out for foul balls. We kindly ask you to return all foul balls to Lindsay down at the bar for a Bombers Bucks and enter your name into a draw for a special prize at the end of the season. Last year, we collected over 400 return foul balls and gave away a Nintendo Switch. Foul balls are sponsored by TNA Auto Glass and Detailing Limited in Brooks. The only name that should come to mind when you're thinking about replacing your windshield or getting an interior detail. Stop by and see Todd at 724 Alberta Street West. like to remind everyone this is a family event and vulgar language and public intoxication will not be tolerated. If you have seeds, shells must be placed in a cup that you can get at the beer stand. Please be courteous of your fellow fans and wait until play is stopped before moving about the main grandstands. We please ask you to pay close attention to any foul balls that may head your way. And the StarTech flight deck is a great way to entertain clients, host staff, parties, birthdays, and family events. To inquire about renting StarTech flight deck, see Lindsay at the bar or Brandy selling 50-50.
The umps out there yet?
Yep, I just saw him.
You saw them?
Yeah, they're just going in the field right now.
They're just going on the field right now? Okay, do they announce the first result for Christie?
What? It's on top.
And today's umpires are assigned by the WCBL are on first base side, Mike Richards. Covering the third base side, Willie Glasgow. And behind the plate, calling balls and strikes is Cody Nelson.
Yeah, it's 7. So in 2 minutes I gotta do starting lineup for. So is another team down there? There's some blue kid, like orange royal blue baseball team, Christie?
What's that?
There's supposed to be a kids team or something down there.
I don't see anybody.
You don't see anybody?
No.
He wasn't sure what that was all about, so. Where's the Bombers today? Kind of lined up, ready to go, or? Okay, 7 o'clock, so that's when we'll start with the announcements and stuff. Hey, Christie.
Tonight's starting lineups are brought to you by Medicine Hat College, proudly serving the communities of southeastern Alberta while welcoming learners from around the globe. Medicine Hat College offers more than 40 certificate, diploma, degree, trades, and university studies programs. So you meet learners where they're at and prepare them for success in college, in the workforce, and in life. And just visiting team, the Okotoks Dawgs starting lineup. Number 8, Ricardo Sanchez. Number 12, Zane Scansey. Number 3, Jake Skaggs. Number 45, Benito Penilla. Number 2, Caden Williams. Number 16, Chase Logan. Number 23, Brendan Paez. Number 7, Jackson Farah. Number 20, Aiden Minoes. And their starting pitcher, number 36, Gavin Wushki. And starting for your Brooks Bombers, leading off, playing center field, number 24, Ben Bishop. Batting second, playing right field, number 26, Troy Morrow. Third, playing first base, number 6, Wyatt Ormonde. Cleanup, playing left field, number 3, Christian Altamirano. Fifth, playing third, number 10, Seth Recker. 6, catching, Parker King. And for those who are able, may we now ask you to please rise, remove your hats, and welcome Wesley Keith in the city of O Canada.
Welcome back to Elks Field, and we're about ready for baseball. Coming up first for the Okotoks Dawgs, Ricardo Sanchez, Zane Scansey, and Jake Skaggs. On the hill for the Brooks Bombers, Parker King. King has pitched in 2 games so far. He has an ERA of 3.37. He's got 8 total strikeouts, only 4 base on balls in those 2 starts. He's got great control, and he's looking to shut down these Dogs early. Sanchez waiting on deck right now, waiting for King to finish up warming up here to start off the top of the first.
Now for the 2 best words in baseball.
And we're set for baseball as Ricardo Sanchez comes up.
Coming to the back of the Dawgs, number 8, Ricardo Sanchez.
Sanchez this year batting .375 in 32 at-bats. No home runs so far. He's more of a contact guy. Get it on the ground, get on first. As that pitch is in there for a ball, and we're ready here at Elks Field. King finds the strike zone there, and the count's 1-1. And the pitch outside, ball 2.
And the opening pitches were brought to you by the Big 45.
In there for a strike, and he evens up the count, 2-2. Sanchez, only 1 extra base hit so far this season. 12 hits, only 1 in extra base. So the prototypical leadoff guy here for the Okotoks Dawgs. Down outside, and the count is full. Swung on and fouled back. Sanchez steps out and asks for time. King with the pitch. Fouled straight back. Count remains full here. Sanchez really battling here, man, making King work early on.
Let's go, Parker. Take your time, Parker. Let's go, kid. Like you can.
In there just outside, and Sanchez takes the walk to lead off the ball game.
Number 12, Zane Scans.
Stepping in now, we got the DH, Zane Scansey. Scansey batting .389 so far this season in 54 at-bats. In there for a strike to lead off, to start off the at-bat. Scansey with 4 home runs so far this season. He's got one on to start off the ball game. And that one's down and away. Sanchez with a large lead off at first. The pitch down, and the count's 2-1.
Come on, Parker.
Up high, and it's 3-1. In there for a strike, and Scansey thought he had the walk there, threw his bat toward the dugout. And he's got to step back in the batter's box, and we got a full count. Down and away, and he takes his walk now, and the Dawgs have 2-1 early on in the top of the first. Jake Skeggs, the center fielder, is stepping in now with runners on first and second, threatening early on. Skegg batting .286 so far this season. The product out of Springsteen, Missouri, looking to make some noise early on here. He's got 1 home run so far this season, 4 doubles and a triple. Quite the all-around ball player here. 8 stolen bases as well. Also great patience at the plate, 10 base on balls here to start the season. Shows bunt, bunts it back for a foul, 0-1. Great crowd here early on in Elks Field. Great for a Tuesday night. The lefty awaits the pitch. Down for a ball. It's 1-1.
Like you can, kid. Let's go. Like you can.
Drove out to left field. The center or the right field. The center fielder grabs it and throws it in, and it's a little while, and then a run comes in to score. So he's in there with an RBI single, moves the runner over to third base. And Bonilla has runners on the corner with none out. It's popped up to the right fielder. He comes in to grab it. He's got it, and he throws it in quickly to hold that runner at third base. Skaggs also has to wait up there at first. A reminder, he's got great speed. He's got 8 stolen bases so far. Skaggs there at first. So King's going to have to watch out for that as Caden Williams comes up to bat.
Come on, Parker. Take your time, kid. Let's go like you can.
In there for a strike. 0-1. Caden Williams, the Pittsburgh State University product. Watches that one in there for a ball. 1-1. Good little mix from King. Williams batting 229 so far this season.
Come on.
Counts 2-1. Fouled straight back, and the count's 2-2. Popped up to left field. The left fielder's there to grab it, but the runner's going to come in to score from third base. And the Okotoks Dawgs have a 2-0 lead. That was Caden Williams, right?
Batting number 16, Chase Logan.
Now stepping in the catcher, Chase Logan. Down in the dirt, thrown in, and it's past the second baseman as he takes second base and runs over to third.
Will that just be a hit there, please? A hit or an error?
Grounded to the right field, just past the second baseman, and that's going to score a run. 3-0 Okotoks here at the top of the first. Logan with the RBI single.
Batting number 23, Brandon Reyes.
Let's go, Parker.
Now batting Brandon Paez, the second baseman, as he watches that in there for a ball. That's in there for a strike, 1-1.
Let's go, Parker. Take your time, kid. Like you can.
In there for a strike, 1-2. Looking to get out of this inning with minimal damage. In there for a strike, and he strikes him out. Parker King with the strikeout to end the inning. The Okotoks Dawgs score 3 runs on 2 hits, and we're heading to the bottom of the first.
Be sure to grab your 50/50 tickets. Haven't seen the 50/50 seller yet? No worries, you can buy them right from your seat and on your phone at bombers5050.com. Ticket sales are open until the end of the 6th inning, and winning number will be drawn after the 7th inning. Bombers 50/50 is proudly sponsored by Cooley Coach Lines.
Welcome back to Elks Field, where the Bombers look to get a few back coming up to bat for the first time in the bottom of the first. Ben Fischel's going to be stepping in first, followed by Peyton Matthews and Wider Monday. Gavin Wuschke's on the mound for the Okotoks Dawgs in this one, and he's having a terrific start to the season. A 1.80 ERA and 2 starts so far this season and 6 strikeouts. Just a terrific start to this early season. Now Ben Fischel stepping in here for the Brooks Bombers. Fouled to the right field. Ben Fischel out of Columbia University having an amazing start to the season, batting .424. He's got a home run and 7 base on balls. And it's hit straight to center field, and he's in there with a single to lead off the ball game for the Brooks Bombers. Now batting Peyton Matthews, the right fielder. He's got 1 on. Ben Fischel with 5 stolen bases out there at first base. And he's taking a nice lead out there. Fouled back, and it's 0-1 to start off the at-bat. Peyton Matthews out of Chicago, Illinois, batting .371 in this young season. And that's outside, and that evens up the count.
Take your time, Troy. Take your time, kid. Like you can.
The big swinging lefty awaits the pitch from Wuschke. And that's up high, 2-1. Wuschke looks over at Ben Fischel, and Ben Fischel takes another step out there. Down in the dirt, and it's 3-1.
Like you can, Troy. Take your time, kid.
He's got himself a hitter's count here with one on. Outside for a ball, and he takes the walk. Monday is going to step up, and he's got a runner in scoring position and another at first.
Number 6, Wyatt Ormonde.
Batting .338 this season, the Long Beach, California product. Also 2 homers and 4 doubles. He's got 10 RBI, and he's got a chance to pat on a few more. Ormonde outside, and that's 1-0.
Take your time, Wyatt. Like you can, kid. Let's go.
Ormonde awaits the pitch. Down in the dirt, and another ball. It's 2-0. Now he's got himself a hitter's count here with 2 on, but I don't think he's going to get the green light. Wishke a little wild to start off this ball game.
Take your time, Wyatt. Take your time.
He had the green light and swung right through it, 2-1. A great pitch to swing on. Great eye out there, White Ormonde. Swings through that one, and he evens up the count.
You can, kid. Take your time, Wyatt. Take your time.
Wishke battling out there after suffering a single in the first batter he faces and then walking the next, and then going behind 2-0 to start off this at bat. Swings at that one in the dirt, and he strikes him out.
Now batting, number 3.
So now we have Christian Altamirano, the left fielder, coming up. Only 1 out, 2 on. He's looking to make some noise here for the fans at Elks Field.
Go, Christian. Take your time, kid. Like you can.
Batting .269 this season. Up high, and he starts the at-bat off with a ball, 1-0. 14 hits so far this season, no extra base hits. All he needs is a single here, and that'll score Fischel out at second.
Find some green, Christian. Find some green. Take your time, Christian. Take your time.
And that's up the middle. It hits the pitcher, and he throws it to first, 4 to the out, but he moves over the runners to second and third.
That's a hit for us. No, that's not a hit.
Coming at the bat now, playing third, number 10, Seth.
So now Seth Recker, the third baseman, is stepping in with runners at second and third. This is a great opportunity for Seth Recker here.
Take your time, kid. Like you can.
Just batting .170 this season, but it's early on. He's got some time to pad those stats a little bit here, and what a great opportunity that is with 2 on here. As that pitch is in there for a ball, 1-0.
Take your time, Seth. Take your time, kid. Like you can. Take your time.
And that's popped up to the right field. It's a shallow single, and that's going to score 2. Seth Recker with the 2 RBI single, and the Bombers Score 2, and it's 3-2 in the bottom of the first.
Your catcher, number 15, Liam Kirsch.
Liam Kirsch stepping in now, the catcher.
Come on, Liam. Take your time, kid. Like you can.
He's got Seth Recker at first. Down in the dirt, and it's 1-0. 2 out here. The Bombers fell behind early in this ball game. It's only in the first, but they battled back and scored 2. Fouls that down in the dirt, and it's 1-1.
Take your time, Liam.
In there for a strike, 1-2.
Take your time, Liam. Take your time, kid. Like you can. Take your time.
Kirsch awaits the pitch from Wushke. In there for a strike, and Wushke gets out of it with minimal damage. Still, the Bombers score 2 after falling behind by 3. But they battled right back. And we'll head to the top of the second. Oh.
And the Bombers have half that inning. 2 runs on 2 hits. There are 0 errors and 1 left on base. Coming to bat for the Okotoks Dawgs, number 7, Jackson Farah.
Go, Parker. Take your time, kid. Let's go like you can.
We're back here at Elks Field, and Jackson Farah stepping in. In the first pitch of the inning, in there for a strike, 0-1. Jackson Farah batting 190 so far this season, and that's grounded to the right field just past the second baseman for a single to start off the top of the second.
Coming to bat, number 20, Aiden Munoz.
Now Aiden Munoz stepping up, the shortstop.
Go, Parker. Take your time, kid. Let's go. Like you can.
Swings at that one, and strike 1, 0-1. Swings through that one, and it's 0-2.
Great ball. Thank you very much. Great ball. That's all great.
And 3 pitches, sits him down as he swings through that one too. And that's the first out of the inning.
Up to bat, number 8, Ricardo Sanchez.
And we're back at the top of the order. Ricardo Sanchez stepping in. He singled and came around to score last inning. 1 on and 1 out. And that's down and away. Ball 1-0.
Take your time, Parker. Take your time, like you can.
Big lead at first. Fouled straight back, and it's 1-1. Jackson Farah with a large lead out there, and he's off. Off to second, throws it. The throw's a little wide. He gets him. He came up short with the slide. He was way ahead of the throw, but the slide was a little too early there for Jackson Farah. And Liam Kirsch throws him out at second.
That was a ball then.
So now there's 2 out. Ricardo Sanchez still in there. It's 2-1 count. Swing and a miss. He foul tipped that one into the catcher's glove. It's 2-2. Fouled back. It's 2-2. Sanchez steps back in there and awaits the pitch. And that's just outside, and it's a full count.
Take your time, Parker. Take your time. Like you can, kid. Let's go.
And that's popped straight up, but it's just foul.
Come on, Parker. Take your time, kid. Take your time. Like you can.
Parker comes set and waits for Sanchez to step back in there. And that's straight up the middle, and the second baseman slides to grab it, but it's too late as Sanchez is in there for first.
Batting number 12, Zane Scansey.
So Zane Scansey, the DH, steps up with 2 out and 1 on. Fouled up and back. It's 0-1. Zane Scansey out of Campbellsville University, batting .389. And that's popped up to the first baseman. A little foul, and he's got it. And he ends the inning. No damage done by the Dawgs. Score remains 3-2 as we head to the bottom of the second.
During that inning, Okotoks Dawgs scored no runs on 2 hits and with 1 left on base and no errors. If you're hungry, head into the concession to get a slice of pizza. Thirsty? Head to the West Tasman watering hole to grab a beer, hard iced tea, or cooler.
kid. Let's go.
Welcome back to Elks Field as the DH CJ Snowden steps in. Gavin Wuschke stays out there in the second. First pitch of the at-bat, grounded up to center field, and it's in. He's in there with a single.
Welcome to the bat, number 1.
So CJ Snowden just sees one pitch,
Go, Tyler. Take your time, kid. Let's go.
and he gets a single there to lead off the bottom of the second. So that brings up Tyler Dorn, the second baseman.
Come on, Tyler.
Bribe, what's the six to get us something? Shit, I can't remember his name now. Goodies Bill. Tyler. Not Will, huh? Tyler.
Dorn awaits the pitch, shows bunt, but he pulls it back, and that's a ball.
Oh, I'm sorry, I took 4. And they all stuck together. Thank you.
Tyler Dorn out of Fresno, California, batting 167 so far this young season. Throws it over, and CJ Snowden gets back. CJ Snowden with great speed out there. Wuschke keeping an eye on him. Shows bunt again, but he pulls it back again, and it's 2-0. Dorn's task was obviously to move over the man at first, CJ Snowden, but now he's got a hitter's count here, 2-0. Shows bunt again, straight to the pitcher. CJ Snowden the second, and he's out at first.
Now coming back for your Bombers, number 5, J.R. Bedford.
That brings in J.R. Bedford, the shortstop, the number 9 hitter.
Take your time, kid. Let's go. Like you can.
Batting .250 this season, awaits the pitch. Swings at the first pitch, and it's 0-1. Bedford with 3 extra base hits so far this season, 2 home runs. Wouldn't that get the crowd going here at Elks Field? Large lead for CJ Snowden out there at second. He's messing with Wuschke. Swings at that one, and it's 0-2.
Take your time. Like you can. Take your time.
That's in there for a strike, and he got him in 3 pitches. So he sits him down with a backwards K, and stepping up, the top of the order's back, Ben Fischel.
Let's go, Ben. Take your time.
Ben Fischel having just a terrific start to the season, batting .424 and a home run and 4 doubles. This is the guy you want stepping in with 2 out and a man on in scoring position. Swings at the first pitch, and it's popped up to the right field, and he's got it in foul territory to end the inning. The Bombers' threat, get a man over to second after a CJ Snowden single and a sacrifice that moves him over to second, but not enough. And we'll head to the top of the third.
Bombers half the inning, they scored no runs, but had one hit and one left on base. And thanks to our game day sponsor, the Brick in Brooks. Make sure to visit Jessica and Joey down at the Brick Tent to enter a raffle for one of the great prizes they'll be giving away today. Or purchase one of their teddy bears to be entered in for the grand prize today of a patio egg chair. All proceeds from the teddy bears go to support the Children's Miracle Network. Loving the WCBL action? Don't let the final out be the end. Continue following all the baseball action on FloCollege with live games, highlights, and replays. Visit FloCollege.com to learn more. Sign today. That's Flo, F-L-O college.com.
We're back at Elks Field, and Jake Skaggs is going to lead off the top of the third.
Coming to bat, tonight's beer batter, number 3, Jake Skaggs.
Skaggs, tonight's beer batter here at Elks Field. And you know what the fans want as he watches that one in there for a ball. In there for a strike, 1-1.
Come on, Parker. Take your time, bud. Let's go.
Foul straight back, and it's 1-2. And that's fouled off, and the count remains 1-2. He's battling in there. And that's popped up to left field. The left fielder comes in and grabs it for the first out.
And that's a dollar off Piston Broke beer to the end of the inning.
That means the fans will be happy here at Elks Field in Brooks. That just made beer a little bit cheaper for the rest of the inning. Benito Benillo will step in as he watches that one in there for a ball, 1-0. Popped up to right field. He's just going to watch that one go. Home run. A solo shot for Benito Benilla, and that makes it 4-2.
Coming to bat, the Okotoks Dawgs, number 2, Caden Williams.
So the left fielder, Caden Williams, will step up now to follow up that home run, that solo shot by Benito Benilla. And he sees the first pitch and pops that one up. It's back to the warning track, but the left fielder's got it. Just missed a home run there, and that would have been back-to-back.
Now batting, number 16, Chase Logan.
So it's 2 out here for Chase Logan, the catcher. As he watches that one in there for a ball, 1-0. Just outside, and it's 2-0 to start off the at-bat.
Come on, Parker. Right here, kid. Take your time.
In there for a strike, it's 2-1. Popped up to left field, and it's foul. Grounded to the first baseman, and he's got it, and he's just going to take it himself and end the inning. So the Bombers get out of that one, but not before Benito Bonilla hits a solo shot to right center, making it 4-2 Okotoks. And we'll come back after these messages.
Okotoks Dawgs after the inning. They had one hit, scoring 1 run, and nobody left on base.
Troy Morrow, yeah.
Welcome back to Brooks, Alberta. And it's a 4-2 ball game here at Elks Field. Okotoks with the lead. Coming up for the Bombers in this inning, the right fielder Peyton Matthews, followed by Wyatt Armande and Christian Altamirano. The 2, 3, 4 hitters. Typically your strongest hitters there after the leadoff guy, and they're looking to climb back here after falling behind by 2 runs.
Let's go, Troy. Take your time, kid. Let's go like you can.
Wait, who is this? And that's down there on the left field line. He's going to be in there with a double. Wait, was that a pinch hitter? Was that a pinch hitter? Oh, who is that? 26, Troy Morrow? Oh, shit. Wyatt Armande stepping in, the first baseman, and he's got a man in scoring position here with none out. In there up high for a ball, 1-0. Sorry, folks, I had Peyton Matthews here in right field, but it's actually Troy Morrow who just had that double. Down and away, and it's 2-0 to start off the at-bat.
Let's go, Troy. Take your time, kid. Take your time.
Waits the pitch from Wishke. Down, and it's 3-0.
Boy, Troy. Let's go, kid, like you can.
And he just watches that one in there. It's 3-1. Didn't have the green light with a man on second, just trying to get some more runners on. Steps back and throws it at back to Troy Morrow, trying to get him out at second. Big lead out there at second, and he throws it back again, but he can't get him. Wide Armande in a hitter's count here, 3-1. None out, and a man on second. Swings at it, it's grounded to the third baseman. He watches him at second, throws it to first, and he's out.
Coming to bat, number 3, Christian Altamirano.
That brings up the left fielder, Christian Altamirano.
Let's go, Christian. Take your time, kid. Let's go. Like you can, Christian. Take your time.
Batting .269 this season. In there for a strike, 0-1.
What would you call that a strike? It was a ball, man. Come on, Christian. Take your time, kid.
Down and away, 1-1.
Come on, Christian. Take your time, kid. Let's go. Like you can.
Takes his time, and here's the pitch. Swings right through it, 1-2.
Take your time, Christian. Take your time. Like you can, bud. Like you can.
Wishke really taking his time out here on the mound. Fouls it, and the count remains 1-2.
Family, kid. Like you can, Christian. Take your time.
Altamirano out of Denver, Colorado. Batting .269 this season. No extra base hits so far this season, but 14 hits for himself. And that's popped up to the center fielder, but right at him. And he's got it for the out.
Coming to the bat, number 10, Seth Recker.
Stepping in, Seth Recker, the third baseman today, has got a runner in scoring position. With the Bombers down here 4-2, he's really trying to get that running.
Come on, Seth.
Popped up, but foul. Falls behind 0-1 to start off the at-bat. Recker 8 RBI so far this season, and he has a chance to drive in another. In the dirt, but the catcher grabs it. Holds the runner at second.
Go, Seth.
And that's grounded to the shortstop. He picks it and throws it to first, and he's out. That'll end the inning. The Bombers threaten, but they can't get the run home. That's one hit for the Bombers. No runs scored, no errors for the Dawgs, and we'll head to the top of the fourth.
Bombers officials put no runs, then a one hit and one left on base. And did I mention it's Toonie Dog Tuesdays? Stop by the concession and get yourself some Toonie Dogs, and then visit the West Test watering hole and grab yourself a beverage. Be sure to grab your 50-50 tickets. Haven't seen the 50-50 seller yet? No worries, you can buy them right from your seat and on your phone at bombers5050.com. Ticket sales are open until the end of the 6th inning, and the winning number will be drawn after the 7th. Bombers 50-50 is proudly sponsored by Cooley Coach Lines, the official charter of the Brooks Bombers. Coming back up the bat, number 23, Brandon Paez.
Welcome back to Elks Field, folks. Leading off the top of the fourth, Brandon Paez, the second baseman. Parker King still out there having a great start here for the Bombers as he throws that in there for a strike. In there, and that's a ball, 1-1. In there, it's 1-2.
Let's go, Parker. Take your time, kid, like you can.
Fouled straight back. Their count remains 1-2. King, 39 strikes so far in this one, only 19 balls. He's got great command out there. Check swing, but he hits it. It grounds to the first baseman, but he's in there with a infield single. The first baseman ran out there, tried to grab it, but bobbled it, and that allowed the batter to get in there with a single. Throws it and it gets away from him, and the runner will move over to second base. Jackson Farah in there now, the right fielder. The count is 1-0 after that wild pitch. In there for a ball, and it's 2-0 to start off the at-bat. Swung on and fouled.
Let's go, Parker. Take your time, kid. Let's go, like you can.
Jackson Farah batting 190 so far this season. And that's in there for a strike, and he evens the count, 2-2.
Come on, Parker. Take your time, kid, like you can. Let's go. Take your time.
down in the dirt. The catcher keeps it in front of him. That doesn't allow the runner to move over the third base. Great block out there by Liam Kirsch. Counts full here as Jackson Farah awaits the pitch. Fouled to the Okotoks dog dugout on the right field line. Popped up, it's playable. The catcher goes back to grab it, and he's got it for the first out. No one's there at third, and the runner gets over from second to third. They throw it to second, hoping he left a little bit early, but the ump out there says he did not.
Now batting, number 20, Aiden Munoz.
Aiden Munoz stepping up now. Hits in, it's popped up to the right fielder. He's got to come in to grab it. And the center fielder grabs it. It calls off the right fielder, and that's the second out of the inning. That one tricked me.
Now coming to the bat, number 8, Ricardo Sanchez.
Back to the top of the order, Ricardo Sanchez stepping in.
Come on, Parker. Take your time, kid. Let's go. Come on, Parker.
Swings through that one for a strike to start off the at-bat. That's just off the plate, 1-1.
Come on, Parker.
Fouled, hits the catcher right in the mask, and the count's 1-2. And that's popped up to center field. It's going back. He's got it at the warning track. What a catch! That ends the inning. Beneficial out there. Runs a long way to grab it.
Okotoks scored no runs in there half the inning with 1 hit and
No
1
runs.
And around the WCBL,
There was an error, so they changed it from an infield single to an error.
with ProCorLink, you get
We'll head to the bottom of the fourth with the Okotoks Dawgs leading 4-2.
at the right price. They deliver insurance solutions tailored to meet the diverse needs of individuals and businesses, and offer a wide range of personal insurance products and over 200 business insurance options. Whether you are looking to protect yourself or your business, we have the right solutions for you located at 128 2nd Street West in Brooks. Regina over Saskatoon 2-0. Medicine Hat 1-0 over Weyburn. Swift Current Fort McMurray tied at 2. Moose Jaw is trailing Silver Lake 2-1.
Welcome back to Elks Field. We're going to take you around the WCBL here. Saskatoon Berries taking on the Regina Red Sox. It's 2-2 in the top of the fourth in Regina. Swift Current is in Fort McMurray taking on the Giants. The Giants leading that one 3-2. Moose Jaw Miller Express are down to Sylvan Lake 2-1. Medicine Hat Mavericks are leading the Weyburn Beavers in Weyburn. And earlier on today, the Lethbridge Bulls took on the Energy City Cactus Rats and won that one 13-2. They're playing a doubleheader. That second game starts at 7:35. Now stepping in the catcher, Liam Kirsch, to start off the bottom of the fourth.
Take your time, kid. Let's go. If you can.
Gavin Wuschke stays out there for the fourth inning. Throws that one in there, and it's a ball to start off the bottom of the fourth. Down in the dirt, 2-0. Swings at that one, and it's foul for the first strike of the at-bat. Liam Kirsch out of Indiana State University. He's from Toronto, Ontario. He's batting .242 this season with one extra base hit. That's a double. He'll try to get something started here for the Bombers. Swings at that one straight to the third baseman, and he's out. That'll bring in the DH, CJ Snowden. He singled in his last at-bat. Couldn't come around to score, though, after getting to second. And he swings through the first pitch of the at-bat, 0-1. And that's fouled straight to the Dawgs dugout.
Bring back those foul balls to the beer table to receive your beer Bomber Bucks.
And that's belted out to right field to the wall. He rounds first, and he's off to second with a stand-up double. His second hit of the ball game, he's got a single and now a double.
Now coming up here, ballers.
That puts him in scoring position for the second baseman, Tyler Dorn. Dorn hoping to make some noise. Batting 167 so far this season. The Bombers are down 4-2 in this one. And he swings at that, and it's down to left field. CJ Snowden rounds third, and he's going to come in to score. And Tyler Dorn is in there with an RBI double. He ripped that down the line.
Number 5, J.R. Bedford.
J.R. Bedford stepping in now, the shortstop. So the Bombers start off their bottom of the fourth with two straight doubles, and Wuschke throws that right over his catcher's head, and Tyler Dorn will move over the third base. So a runner at third base, only one out. J.R. Bedford just has to make some contact here, and he could score that runner. Inside, but in there for a strike.
That was on the line there, bud. Come on, Blue. You should know that.
Swings at that one, and it's 1-2.
Take your time, JR. Take your time. Let's go, JR. Take your time, bud. Take your time.
Wishke gets the sign from his catcher and the pitch. Swings at that one, and that sits him down for the second out of the inning.
Now coming to bat,
Go, Ben.
leadoff hitter, number 24, Ben.
We're heading back to the top of the order. Ben Fischel steps in. We got a mound visit here at Elks Field. Wishke getting some words from his pitching coach there. Trying to come up with a plan to take down Ben Fischel, the Columbia University product. I've said this before. This is the guy you want at the plate with a runner in scoring position. He's the leadoff hitter at Columbia University. He's the leadoff hitter here for the Bombers as well. Just an amazing ball player. You saw he made that amazing catch to end last inning there, and he's looking to make some more noise here in the bottom of the fourth.
Let's go, Ben. Take your time, kid. Let's go. Like you can.
Swings at that one straight back to the pitcher, and he'll be out on the ground out to the pitcher. The Bombers score a run and threaten, come up with one run, and makes the ball game 4-3 as we head to the top of the fifth.
For the Bombers' fourth, they had scored one run on 2 hits with 1 left on base. And we'd like to thank the Brick and Brooks as today's game day sponsor. Be sure to see Joey and Jessica at the table. Purchase your teddy bear and enter in to win a patio. Coming back for the Dawgs, number 12, Zane Scanson.
We're back here.
Take your time, kid. Let's go.
We're back here in Brook, and Zane Skansky, the DH, is coming up for the Dogs and watches the first pitch in there for a strike. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Parker King, I'll tell you something, he works fast out there. He gets the ball and he throws it. And that one was fouled off to the left side. It's 0-2.
Come on, Parker. 1 ball.
Up there for a ball. Swings through that one and he strikes him out.
Number 3,
Coming to bat,
Jake Skaggs coming in now, the center fielder.
tonight's beer batter. If he gets out the ball off, this can broke beer for the rest of the game.
Starts off the at-bat with a strike, 0-1.
Go, Parker. Take your time, kid. Let's go.
Fouled back, and it's 0-2. Jake Skaggs asks for time, and Parker King sits out there just staring at his catcher, waiting for the batter to get back in there. Finally back in the box. Swung on and hit to the right fielder, and he can't grab it. Drops right down in front of him.
Number 45.
Coming to bat, number 45, Benito Padilla.
Benito Bonilla now in, the first baseman. Comes in with 1 out and 1 on. Swings at the first pitch and fouled back, 0-1. Fouled straight down, 0-2. There's some confusion there. They think time might have been called at first base. So the Dawgs are asking for no pitch. So the count remains 0-2. They do not grant that no pitch that the Okotoks Dawgs first base coach asked for. And that one's down in the dirt, 1-2.
Take your time, kid. Let's go.
Jake Skaggs out there at first with a nice lead. And that's outside for a ball, 2-2. Benito Bonilla stepping in here. He hit a home run last time he came up, and now he has one man on. And he swings at that one and strikes him out for the second out of the inning.
Number 2.
Now coming back to the Dawgs, number 2, Caden Williams.
Parker King with 2 strikeouts so far this inning. Looking to make it 3 as Caden Williams, the left fielder, steps in and fouls off the first pitch, 0-1. Runner on first here for Caden Williams. And that's fouled back, 0-2. Parker King in the driver's seat here, looking for his 3rd strikeout of the inning. The runner's off to second, and he's going to be in there with no throw. Counts 1-2 here on Caden Williams. Now a runner in scoring position.
Take your time, kid. Let's go.
In there for a strike, and he strikes out the side. No damage done by the Okotoks Dawgs here. Parker King shuts them down. And the score remains 4-3.
There's more baseball to be seen of FloCollege, whether a one-block home run or an 8-hit strikeout.
We're back here in Brooks, and we got a new pitcher for the Okotoks Dawgs, number 22, Nate Charlton. Now, he's a hometown kid for these Okotoks Dawgs. So far this season with a 5.1 ERA, 6 strikeouts, 1 start so far. He's mainly been used as a relief pitcher. And his first test will be the right fielder, Troy Morrow.
Coming up the bat, your Brooks Bombers, number 26, Troy Morrow.
Go, Troy! Do your time, Troy. Like you can, kid. Let's go.
A little lefty on lefty matchup here for Troy Morrow. Watches the first pitch in there for a ball.
Let's go, Troy. Take your time, kid. Let's go. Like you can.
And he watches that for a ball, 2-0. That's just inside for a strike, 2-1.
Let's go, Troy. Take your time, kid. Let's go. Like you can. Take your time.
Swings at that one to the first baseman. He's gotten it. He's going to toss it over the first, but it's not in time, and he's in there with an infield single. So Troy Morrow starts off this bottom of the 5th with an infield single, and that brings up Wyatt Armande, the first baseman.
Ormonde.
Let's go, Wyatt.
Ormonde facing the lefty here, Charlton. And he swings at that one, and it's popped up to the right side, and the second baseman comes in and grabs it just behind the first baseman for the out.
Number 3, Christian Altamirano.
That'll bring in the left fielder, Christian Altamirano. He's coming in with 1 out and a man on first base. The Bombers down 4-3 here in Brooks on this Tuesday night. Swings at that one, and it's down for a single to the center fielder. A nice little poke out there just over the shortstop's head to the center fielder. That'll move over Wyatt Armande Troy Morrow off to second base. Seth Recker in here now, the third baseman. He's got 2 on and 1 out.
Come on, Seth. Like you can, kid. Let's go.
Outside for a ball, 1-0. Just a great ball game so far here. 4-3, a tight one, and now there's 2 on here for Seth Recker.
Come on, Seth.
Down 2-0.
Take your time, Seth. Take your time. Like you can, kid. Let's go. Take your time.
Looks back at second. Now the pitch. Down, and it's 3-0. Inside for a ball, and he takes his walk. Bases loaded now here with 1 out for Liam Kirsch.
Coming it back, number 15, Liam Kirsch.
What a great opportunity here for the catcher, Liam Kirsch. No homers this season, but what an opportunity here to do so. We're going to get a pitching change. Charlton doesn't get out of the inning here.
40. 40.
That's going to bring in Chase Tucker, the senior out of Campbellsville University from St. John's, Newfoundland. A 3.21 ERA so far this season. He's appeared in 10 games and has 1 save. Looking to shut the door here. Bit of a shutdown role here for Chase Tucker. Coming in a tough spot. 1 out, bases loaded. Trying to keep the lead here for his Okotoks Dawgs. He was on the team last year and had an amazing season. 2.70 ERA, 26.2 innings pitched, 21 strikeouts, only 4 base on balls. Just shows that he has great command. Obviously, the perfect guy out of their bullpen to come in here and try and shut down these Bombers. One more pitch here for Chase Tucker, and we'll get things underway. For Liam Kirsch, the catcher.
Go, Liam. Take your time.
A great opportunity here for the catcher, Liam Kirsch. Bases loaded, only 1 out.
Come on, Liam. Find some green. Find some green.
And the first pitch from Chase Tucker is in there for a strike, 0-1.
Come on, Liam. Take your time, kid. Like you can, bud. Take your time.
Gets the sign from his catcher. And the pitch. Swings at it and fouled back. 0-2. Chase Tucker working hard here to shut the door. Bases loaded.
Take your time, Liam. Take your time. Come on, Liam. Take your time.
And that's past the third baseman and in there to left field. That's going to score 1. The third base coach holds up the runner at third, and the bases remain full.
Number 4. Snowden.
Coming at the bat, number 4, C.J. Snowden.
That brings up the DH, C.J. Snowden. He's coming in with the bases loaded. Bit of a fan favorite here in Brooks, CJ Snowden. This place will go nuts if he can score these runners. First pitch fouled up. Off to the right side, 0-1.
Take your time, CJ, like you can.
Inside for a ball, 1-1. Popped up to the right side. The right fielder's coming in. They're crossed up and it drops. In there to score, and the Bombers take the lead 5-4. A flare up to the right side. No one could figure out who was going to grab it, and a drop between the second baseman and the right fielder.
Number 1, Tyler Dorn.
Let's go, Tyler!
Now a tough play for the second baseman and the right fielder there. I should say the sun's poking up out there. They might have lost it in the sun, but CJ Snowden has a single and takes the lead.
Come on,
Tyler
Tyler.
Dornan here now, the second baseman.
That was on the line almost.
Starts off the at-bat 0-1. Bases remain full in this 5-4 ball game. Only one out.
Take your time, Tyler. Take your time. Like you can.
Swings at that, fouled back to the left side.
Take your time, Tyler. Take your time. Like you can, kid. Like you can.
Great opportunity here for Tyler Dorn. Looking to drive in some runs. He's got 4 RBIs so far this season. Outside for a ball, 1-2. And time called by the catcher, or by the batter, sorry.
Take your time, Tyler. Take your time. Like you can, kid. Let's go.
And the pitcher's going to, Chase Tucker's going to ask for time to meet with his catcher here and go over some signs. Ump denies that as the batter called for time. Did not
You only had
let them meet out there on the pitcher's mound.
Let's go, Tyler. Take your time, kid. Let's go. Like you can.
They had some trouble going over their signs last pitch. I assume that's what they were trying to go over. Swings at that one to the left side. It's shallow, down and just foul.
It was close. Probably. It was close.
So close to the Bombers taking a bigger lead there.
Let's go, Tyler. Take your time.
But we got to do it over again.
Can. Go on, Tyler. Take your time. Take your time.
Count 1-2 here with one out. Bases loaded. Swings at that one and it's foul. The count remains 1-2. Ten hits in this ball game for the Bombers so far. Looking for another here to blow this game wide open. Swings at that one to the over the pitcher's head to the second baseman. He bobbles it, but he still gets him at first. But a run comes in to score anyways, and the ball game 6-4.
Coming to bat, number 5, J.R. Bedford.
So now 2 outs for J.R. Bedford, the shortstop. He's got runners in scoring position at second and third. Swings at the first pitch, 0-1. Popped up and foul. Quickly 0-2 here on J.R. Bedford.
Come on, JR. Take your time, kid, like you can, bud. Take your time.
And he swings at that one, and he strikes out to end the inning. The Bombers do some damage, take the lead 6-4 as we head to the top of the 6th.
Entering that Bombers half of the inning. They scored 3 runs on 4 hits with 2 left on base. Just a reminder to all those in attendance who like to keep our ballpark looking clean and tidy. I kindly ask all fans to grab the empty cans and garbage and dispose of them in the proper receptacles. Spread around the ballpark as you leave today. We thank you for your cooperation.
Welcome back to Elks Field. Parker King remains out there on the mound for the Brooks Bombers.
Coming to bat, number 16, Chase Logan.
And Chase Logan steps in for the Okotoks Dawgs. Swings at the first pitch, and that's popped up to the left fielder. And he's got it for the out.
Up to bat, number 23, Brandon Paez.
So that'll bring up Brandon Paez, the second baseman. In there for a strike. Another strike, and it's quickly 0-2. Outside, down in the dirt, and that's ball 1. The pitch up high, and it's 2-2. Inside, and the count's full. Works his way back to a full count.
Let's go, Parker.
Swings at that, foul. Count remains full. Swings it that out to the center fielder and caught by Ben Fischel.
Number 7, Jackson Farah.
Jackson Farah stepping in now for the Okotoks Dawgs with 2 out and none on. The first pitch of the at-bat in there for a strike, 0-1. In there for a strike, 0-2.
Parker, take your time, kid. Let's go.
Parker King, I've said it before, he's working fast, and he swings at that one, fouled back, 0-2. Definitely working for him here in this ball game. Swings at that one, right at the Okotoks Dawgs dugout. Count remains at 0-2. Inside for a ball.
That was good pitch, Blue.
Very, very close, but the ump gives Jackson Farah the call there. Fool lined out to right field, foul, and that just missed a crowd out there. No one hurt though.
See your Bomber Bucks. Chance to win a prize in this season.
In there, strike 3.
Attaboy, Parker. Attaboy.
Dogs half inning. No hits, no runs, and nobody left on base. That's your last chance to get your coach line 50-50 tickets. Haven't seen the 50-50 seller yet? No worries, you can buy them right from the phone at bombers5050.com. Current jackpot is $940 and growing. Winning number will be drawn after the 7th. Once again, we'd like to thank our game day sponsor, the Brick in Brooks. Make sure to visit Jessica and Joey down at the Brick Tent. Enter a raffle for one of the great prizes they will be giving away today, or purchase one of the teddy bears. To be entered in for the grand prize today of a patio egg chair. All proceeds of teddy bears go to support the Children's Miracle Network.
27 pitching.
Now pitching for the Okotoks Dawgs, number 27, Cade Langford. And this pitch change is brought
We're
to you
back
by
here
Ferguson.
in Brooks, and the Okotoks Dawgs have a new pitcher on the mound.
Mechanicals,
Cade Langford out of Houston, Texas. Southwest Baptist University. He's got a 6.75 ERA so far this season, 9 strikeouts, and a 3-1 record. 2 starts so far this season, but mainly used as a reliever. And the Bombers will start this inning off with the top of their order, Ben Fischel stepping in, the center fielder. Watches that one for a ball to start off the at-bat, 1-0.
Take your time, man. Take your time.
Fischel batting .424 so far this season. Watches that one in there for a strike. Swung on and grounded to the third baseman and out at first.
Now coming to the bat, number 26, Troy Morrow.
That brings up the right fielder, Troy Morrow. Having a terrific day at the plate, 2 for 2, batting .304 this season with 2 homers. Comes on with 1 out and none on. Drops it in there for a strike, 0-1.
Like you can, kid. Take your time.
It's that one, and it's popped up foul, 0-2.
Come on, Troy.
Langford gets the sign from his catcher and the pitch. Up high to the backstop, 1-2. Langford working primarily out of the stretch here with none on. Fouled straight back.
Keep battling, Troy. Let's go, kid. Like you can.
Hits it out to center, going back. The center fielder to the warning track, to the wall, caught. Got a hold of that one, but the center fielder ran out there to get it for the second out of the inning.
Wyatt Ormonde.
Wyatt Ormonde stepping in now, the first baseman.
Go, like you can.
0 for 3 so far today. Hits it foul. Steps back in the batter's box and awaits the pitch. Hit to the third baseman. To first, 4 to the out, and that'll end the inning. Score remains 6-4, and we'll head to the bottom of the 6th.
There is no runs, with no hits, and no errors during the practice.
He's good.
19.
Now pitching for your Brooks Bombers, number 19, Martin Zhang. And this pitching change is brought to you by Fergie's Limited, your local trusted light.
I thought he pitched against the Berries. It says he only has 1/3 of an inning pitched. Pretty sure I watched him pitch against the Berries. It's weird.
hitting, number 13.
Now batting. The Okotoks Dawgs, number 13, Eric Ajay.
How you spell it?
Yeah, there you go.
Welcome back to Elks Field. We got a new pitcher on the mound and a new batter. The new pitcher, Martin Zhang, for the Bombers.
Let's go, Martin.
First
Take
pitch
your
in
time,
there
kid.
for a
Let's go.
ball.
Like you can. Take your time, Martin.
The new batter for the Okotoks Dawgs, Eric Maget. And that's in there for a ball, 2-0.
Come on, Martin. You can do it like you can, kid. Let's go. 3 straight strikes right now, bud. 3 straight.
And that's down for a ball, 3-0.
Take your time, Martin. Take your time.
Drops it in there for a strike.
Like you can, Martin. Let's go, kid. Take your time.
Maget out of Illinois State University. He's a hometown boy for the Okotoks Dogs, as that one's fouled. And Zhang battles back here for a full count.
Come on, Martin.
Fouled. Count remains full. Zhang has limited work so far for the Bombers this season
Come on, Martin.
in a shutdown role here in the 7th inning, sorry.
Come on, Martin.
Outside for a ball, and Mache will take the walk.
Number 8, Ricardo Sanchez.
So that'll bring in the top of the order, Ricardo Sanchez, the third baseman. He comes in with 1 on and none out. Sanchez facing the lefty here as the pitch comes in for a ball, 1-0.
Let's go, Martin. Take your time, kid. Let's go. Like you can.
Sanchez, a great start to the season so far, batting .375. Zhang throws that one in there and evens up the count, 1-1. Up high for a ball, 2-1.
Let's go, Martin.
Fouled straight back, 2-2.
Come on, Martin. Take your time, kid. Take your time, Martin.
2 stolen bases so far for Maget, sitting out there at first. Don't think he'll be running with a lefty on the mound. Got a good lead out there. Up high for a ball, and the count's full.
Take your time, Martin. Take your time.
And the pitch. Up the middle to the second baseman. Bobbles it off to first, and he's safe. An error on the second baseman, Tyler Dorn. And that puts 2 on for the Okotoks Dawgs.
Number 12, Zane Scans.
Number 12.
That'll bring in the DH, Zane Scansey. We've got a meeting on the mound going over a little bit of a plan here with the Okotoks Dawgs threatening. First error of the ball game for the Brooks Bombers, and that's charged on Tyler Dorn as he bobbled it out there, allowing Ricardo Sanchez to get to first and the runner to move over from first to second base. And Zane Scansey is ready for the pitch from Zhang. Outside for a ball, 1-0 to start off the at-bat. None out, 2 on for Scansey. Batting .389 so far this season. A great start for him. That's inside for a ball, 2-0. Sorry, Scansey now batting .388 this season. He's got 4 home runs, 14 RBI, has an opportunity to add to that total here. The pitch is outside quickly, 3-0 here.
Take your time, Mark.
Bombers up 6-4.
Take your time.
Dawgs with 7 hits in this one. Threatening early in this 7th inning. And that's down for a ball on a walk on 4 straight pitches. That'll load the bases. And another mound visit, and I think we're going to get a pitching change. That is indeed what is happening. So Zhang's day is done after facing 3 batters. They all get on.
Number 11.
On the mound now for the Brooks Bombers, Chad Stanchfield out of Santa Clarita, California. He goes to the College of the Canyons. Has a .385 ERA so far this season. He's appeared in 3 games, has 4 2/3 innings under his belt, 4 strikeouts and 6 base on balls. He's coming in trying to shut the door on these Okotoks Dawgs who are threatening. Bases loaded and none out. Tough situation for Stanchfield to be coming into, especially considering his limited work so far this season. Only 4 2/3.
points for your batter, number 3, Jake Skaggs.
Jake Skaggs coming in now,
Let's go, Chad.
the
Take your
center
time, kid.
fielder.
Let's go, like you can. Come on, Chad.
Comes on with none outs, and the base is loaded as he watches that down for a ball.
Take your time. Come on, Chad.
Outside and away, 2-0. Quickly works himself into a hole here.
Come on, Chad. Take your time, kid. Take your time. You don't need any more walks.
In there for a strike, 2-1. So now Skaggs has seen what Stanchfield has. 3 pitches in this at-bat so far, and he swings at that one, and it's fouled. Count 2-2.
Come on, Chad. Take your time, Chad.
Down in the dirt, the catcher blocks it. Keeps it in front of him and keeps that runner at third. A great play there by Liam Kirsch. Swings at that one straight to the center fielder, but it lands in front of him, and that'll score a run. 6-5.
45.
You've got 7-4 up there. Benito Bonilla stepping in now, the first baseman. Had a home run earlier in this ball game, crushed it to right center. As that one's down in the dirt, 1-0.
Let's go, Chad. Take your time, kid. Let's go like you can.
Bonilla waits the pitch. Down 2-0. Bonita, also a hometown kid for these Okotoks Dawgs out of Missouri State University. 5 homers now on this young season. Got the bases loaded, and he hits that straight to the pitcher, to home, and a first double play. A great play by the pitcher, Stanchfield, to get the double play. As that one was hit straight to him.
Lindsay has it down the bottom. Yeah, she's gonna use some draws. You can grab it from her.
Yeah, go see Lindsay down there.
Come on, Chad. Take your time, kid. Let's
Caden
go.
Williams in now, the left fielder. Watches that one in there for a ball, 1-0 to start off this at bat. He's got runners on second and third. As that one's in there just outside, 2-0.
That was a good pitch, Blue.
He's got a base empty, so he's got a chance here to work around him a little bit.
Come on, Chad. Take your time, kid.
And he hits that one to right field, and that's going to score 1. Not 2, as he's held up at third. Caden Williams with the RBI single. And it's a tie ball game.
Off the bat, number 16, Chase Logan.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you have your yellow tickets, you can wander down by the bar. We've got the prizes out.
We're getting another pitching change here.
Your ticket, the yellow ticket that you got when you
Oh,
came in the
Aiden
door.
Maxwell. Aiden. Or he. Aiden Maxwell. No, Williams number 2. Aiden Maxwell. Yep. Yes. 44. Oh, it's Keith Hachkowski. He looks the same.
New pitcher for the Bombers here, Heath Hachkowski
For your Brooks
out of Red
Bombers,
Deer, Alberta.
number 44, he's Hachkowski.
Benedictine University Mesa product. Hasn't allowed a run so far this season. 12 strikeouts and 2 base on balls. Exactly the type of pitcher you want coming out here, trying to shut the door. Hachkowski has amazing command. Only 2 walks so far this season. Stepping in now, the catcher, Chase Logan. He's got runners on the corners and 2 out. Looking to take the lead here. And Hachkowski with the pitch. Swings at the first pitch right to the third baseman for the out, and they escape the threat by the Okotoks Dawgs. Hachkowski does his job, does what he came in to do. Only had to throw 1 pitch to do so, but the Okotoks Dawgs tie the ball game at 6-6.
Seventh-inning stretch is brought to you by Ally. Ally Sugars have been a local owned and operated company committed to providing excellent, knowledgeable customer service since 1964. They offer a wide range of products which include auto parts, RV parts, industrial supplies, car and truck accessories, janitorial supplies, and much, much more. Check them out at 315 First Avenue East. Everybody stand up and have a stretch, and let's join Josephine in singing Take Me Out to the Ball Game.
Welcome back to Elks Field, where they're singing Take Me Out to the Ball Game on this Tuesday night. A 6-6 game so far here, heading to the bottom of the 7th. Just an amazing one here tonight. Just a perfect night for baseball. You can't ask for anything better.
Is that wrong? 26.
Okotoks Dawgs have a new pitcher.
26.
Frank Flores is coming in from Colorado Springs, Colorado. He's pitched in 10 games so far, has a 5.40 ERA, 6 strikeouts and 3 walks. And his first test here will be Christian Altamirano, the left fielder.
Now batting number 3, Christian Altamirano.
Let's go, Christian.
Shows bunt. And that's down for a ball as he pulls it away. And that's in there for a strike, 1-1. Altamirano 1 for 3 so far tonight, scored a run. And that's down in the dirt, 2-1. The Bombers' dugout getting loud, trying to get the boys back into this one as they lost the lead in the last half of the inning. Swings at that one to the right side, foul.
Take your time, Christian. Take your time.
Altamirano steps out and resets. And that's a ball, and it brings it to a full count to start off this bottom of the 7th. Strikes him out, looking for the first out of the inning.
Go, Seth.
Now coming up the bat for your Brooks Bombers, number 10, Seth Recker.
That'll bring in Seth Recker, the third baseman. He had a 2 RBI single in the first inning,
Yeah, bud. Take your time.
and a walk his last time up. The first pitch to him in there for a strike.
Let's go, Christian. No. Let's go, Seth.
And that's down for a ball, 1-1.
Let's go, Seth. Take your time, kid. Let's go.
Swings at that, foul. And that's foul. Count remains 1-2. 1 out here in the bottom of the 7th. Takes a practice cut and steps back in there, trying to reset. And he swings at that one for the strikeout.
Number 15, Liam Kirsch.
Coming up the bat,
Frank Flores comes in and sits down the first 2 Brooks Bombers he faces in this one. That brings up Liam Kirsch, the catcher. Had a single his last time up as he watches that one in there for a ball. Evens the count with that one, 1-1.
Take your time, Liam. Take your time.
And that's down 2-1. Liam Kirsch out of Indiana State University, batting .242 so far this season. He's got himself a hitter's count. Swings at that one, but it's foul. The count's 2-2. Steps out and resets. I think that's oh, no, that's not. That's up high for a ball. And the count's full. Swings at that one up the middle for a single. So a 2-out single here, and coming up now is C.J. Snowden.
For C.J. Snowden.
Let's go, CJ.
He's on fire tonight. 3 for 3, 2 singles and a double.
Let's go, CJ. Take your time, kid. Let's go. Like you can.
Comes up with a man on first and 2 out. Swings at the first pitch he sees, 0-1.
Take your time, CJ. Take your time.
Hits that one to the left fielder, and it drops down. Then he's in there with a single. 4 for 4 tonight for C.J. Snowden. What a ball game.
Tyler Dorn.
Let's go, Tyler. Take your time, kid. Let's go.
Tyler Dorn, the second baseman, steps in now. As he watches that one down and inside, 1-0. Tyler Dorn with a double in the fourth. Looking to do that once again.
Get down, get down.
And it's popped up to the center fielder. It drops. The diving left fielder can't come up with it. And it's thrown in to third, and C.J. Snowden's at third, but Tyler Dorn's in there with an RBI single, and the Bombers take the lead.
Now coming back, number 5, J.R. Bedford.
Let's go, JR.
That'll bring in a mound visit from the Okotoks Dawgs pitching coach. The pitcher will stay in the ball game, but the Bombers are threatening here with runners on the corner. And J.R. Bedford, the number 9 hitter, coming up.
Let's go, JR. Take your time, kids. Let's go.
Contact! Contact!
Please make sure you visit the Bricks table, the sponsor tonight, and enter for the chair.
JR. Take your time, kid, like you can.
Awaits the pitch. Down in the dirt, and the at-bat starts off 1-0. And that's down and away, 2-0. Runners on the corners here, and 2 out. Bombers now have the lead after that RBI single by Tyler Dorn. And that one's down and away, 3-0.
Take your time, JR. Like you can, kid. Take your time.
In there for a strike, 3-1. Popped up to the right side, but foul.
Take your time, JR. Take your time.
Counts now full. Man at first will be running on the pitch. That's hit to the right side and fouled once again. So the count remains full. J.R. Bedford has a chance here to pad on to the Bombers' lead.
Like you can, kid. Let's go.
Up high for a ball. Great eye by Bedford, and that loads the bases.
Number 24, Ben Fishel.
Coming up the bat for your Bombers, number 24, Ben.
And now the center fielder, Ben Fishel, is coming up. And with that news that Ben Fishel's coming up, a pitching change is being made.
Now pitching
Alex Oliver coming in.
number 31, Alex Oliver.
He's from Grove, Oklahoma,
Limited, local trusted light duty head coach.
out of the University of Colorado, Pueblo. Has a 2-1 record, 3.48 ERA in 10.1 innings pitched so far, 8 strikeouts, only 1 walk. There's a reason why they are bringing in this guy. Ben Fishel coming to bat with the bases loaded. This is a shutdown guy for the Okotoks Dawgs. Tough spot for him. I've said that a few times tonight. There's been a lot of threatening positions that these relief pitchers have been put in. For the most part, they've come in and shut the door, so we'll see what Alex Oliver can do here in his opportunity. His first test will be Ben Fishel out of Tappan, New York. Plays for the Ivy League school, Columbia University. I rave about this guy whenever he comes up to bat because he's just such an amazing ball player. Amazing for this ball club and for this city. They're lucky to have him here. Swings at the first pitch right to the second baseman, and he's got it for the out. Only took one pitch for him to get out of the jam, but Alex Oliver gets out of it with no blemishes. But the Bombers take the lead here in that bottom of the seventh. They're going to leave 3 on base, though. We'll head to the top of the 8th after these messages. What a ball game. Holy. Yeah, I saw that. It was a tight game.
50 tickets. We are making a draw for $665. Everybody's ready.
Hechkowski's back out.
Tonight's winning ticket number is
Is that Hechkowski?
4143.
Yeah.
That is ticket number C4143. Come up to the media booth to claim your winnings.
No.
And we are going to draw for the brick chair. The lucky winner is Elmo, Donnie Elmer. Come on down.
No. Sheldon did not win again. Dude, whenever I call games, you win 50-50. That's hilarious. We're back here in Brooks for the top of the 8th inning. And Brandon Paez will step in.
Come on, buddy. Take your time. Let's go. Like you can.
In there for a strike. Hechkowski stays in the ball game for the Brooks Bombers.
Let's go, Heath. Take your time, kid. Like you can, buddy. Let's go.
Down for a ball, and that evens up the count, 1-1. Paez having a great start to the season, batting .415. That's just outside, 2-1.
Swing, Bad Rider, swing.
Umpire Cody Nelson gives him the call. Swings right through that one, and it's 2-2. Brandon Paez, a tough out, but Heath Hechkowski has him on the ropes. That's down for a ball, and the count's full.
Go, Heath.
That's fouled back. Count remains full.
cherry after 23. Let's go, Heath.
That's foul to the right side.
Come on, Heath. Like you can, kid. Let's go. Take your time.
That's foul to the right side. He's just trying to stay alive here. Doing a great job of it. 3 straight fouls. Looking for his pitch. Hechkowski comes set. And another foul to the right side. Into the Dawgs bullpen.
Go, Heath. Take your time, bud. Let's go.
Paez has seen a ton of pitches in this at-bat. As he hits that one to the left side, right to the third baseman, throws him out for the out.
Very high.
And a pinch hitter coming up for the Okotoks Dawgs, Barry Eisenman. Out of Tampa, Florida. Goes to Reinhardt University. Batting .407 in 54 at-bats so far. Comes in with 1 out and none on. That's just high for a ball, 1-0. Eisman played for the Okotoks Dawgs last season. Spent a full season with them and batted .317. 2 homers. He's already equaled that total so far this season, as that one's in there for a strike. .25 RBI last season, 13 so far this season in half the games and half the at-bats. It's that one. It's popped up to the left fielder, and he's got it for the out.
Number 13. Yep.
Up to bat, number 13, Eric Maget.
And Eric Maget is back up. His second at bat today, as he came in to pitch hit for Aiden Minoz.
Come on, Heath. Right here, kid.
Starts off his at bat 0-1.
Let's go, Heath. Right here, kid. Like you can, kid. Let's go. Take your time.
Eric Maget out of Illinois State University, the hometown kid for the Okotoks Dawgs. Batting .216 this season, as that one's in there and evens the count 1-1. He's played for the Okotoks Dawgs for 3 seasons now. Batted .480 last year. down for a ball, 2-1.
Come on, Heath. Take your time, buddy. Let's go. If you can.
He's had minimal at-bats with the Okotoks Dawgs, only 25 last season, and in 2023 only 16, getting more of an opportunity this year. He's got 51 at-bats so far. He's appeared in 16 games. As that one's down for a ball, 3-1, and he's got himself a hitter's count. Hechkowski comes set, and the pitch outside, and he walks him. So Maget has come up twice and has walked twice. So no official at bat, but he's been on base twice so far. That'll bring up the top of the order, Ricardo Sanchez, the third baseman. He's been on this ball club for 4 seasons now. He's kind of their captain if they had one. As is the first pitch is in there for a strike. Batted .320 last year. Total in his Okotoks Dawgs career, he's batted .314. Just an amazing ball player. As that one's in the dirt, and Maget's going to run over to second base.
Come on, Heath. Take your time, kid. Let's go. If you can.
Hechkowski resets after that ball in the dirt that allowed Maget to move over from first to second. Hits that one right up the middle, and Maget's going to come home to score. And Ricardo Sanchez has an RBI single to tie this ball game. It's 7-7.
Up the bat, number 12, Zane Scansey.
Zane Scansey steps in now, the Okotoks Dawgs designated hitter. Comes in after Ricardo Sanchez just tied the ball game.
I'll push Rogan, push 7 in the inning.
He accidentally put 7 runs. It's not a
In there for a strike. That one's hit to the center fielder. Ben Fishley goes back, but he can't come up with it. It's off the wall. Ricardo Sanchez rounds third. It's a play at the plate. He's got him! What a throw from Ben Fischel to the cutoff man, J.R. Bedford, who gets the runner at home, trying to score and take the lead. Was that Bedford who threw him out?
And congratulations to Sheldon Wenzel on tonight's Cooley Coach Lines winner of the 50-50.
An amazing play there by Fischel and J.R. Bedford to get the runner at home plate. Sanchez. But Sanchez, earlier in that inning, tied the ball game. And we'll head to the bottom of the 8th.
Bring you precision work. Tonight's attendance is 246. Thank you for supporting Brooks Bombers and the WCBL baseball. The Bombers' next game will be on the road as they travel to Okotoks to take on the Dawgs tomorrow, Wednesday, June 25th. The next home game will be Sunday, June 29th at 2:05 p.m. as the Bombers welcome the Weyburn Beavers to town. Get your tickets at tickets.brooksbombers.com.
Oh, that's just a 0 in the other box.
We're back at Elks Field in the bottom of the 8th.
Number 26, Troy Morrow.
And Troy Morrow steps in. That's in there for a strike, 0-1.
Take your time, Troy. Let's go, kid. Like you can. Different pitcher.
It's down for a ball, 1-1.
28.
And the pitch, down and away, 2-1.
Like you can, Troy. Take your time, kid. Let's go. Like you can.
That's
That was another box.
a strikeout. Scoreboard up here said 2-1. I thought it might have been 2-1, but that was a strikeout. Sorry I didn't get excited there, folks. Caught me off guard a little bit. That's the first out of the inning, and that'll bring up Wider Monday. Swings through the first pitch to him in this at-bat, 0-1.
What's the count, Blue? One's a straight.
That's up there for a ball.
So that's yeah, the first one was a straight.
Foul tip.
Take your time, Wyatt. Let's go, kid.
2-2.
Go on, Wyatt. Take your time, bud. Like you can.
Down in the dirt and away, and the count's full. Wider Monday trying to get started here for the Brooks Bombers
Come on, Wyatt.
in this tie ball game.
Take your time.
And that swung on to the second baseman and to the first baseman for the out.
Now batting, number 3, Christian Altamirano.
So that'll bring in Christian Altamirano, the left fielder. Had a strikeout his last time up.
Take your time.
Batting .269 this season.
Take your time.
Comes in with 2 outs and none on. Down in the dirt, 1-0. And that one's low for a ball, 2-0.
Take your time, Christian. Take your time.
Fouled back, 2-1. Altamirano had a single in the 5th inning. It came around to score. And that's fouled back to the left side. Evens up the count.
Take your time, Christian. Take your time, buddy.
Steps out of the box and resets. Gets back in there and awaits the pitch. Fouled back again.
Keep Allen, Christian. Take your time, buddy. Let's go.
Fouls that one, 2-2. The count remains.
Go, Christian.
The Dawgs pitcher, Alex Oliver, looks for the sign from his catcher, and he comes set. Down, and the count is full.
Take your time, Christian. Like you can, kid. Let's go.
Swings it, and it's going. It's going. It's back. Gone. Home run. Christian Altamirano put a charge into that one. What's the score? What's the score? And Altamirano gives the Bombers the lead as he joins his teammates in the dugout.
Up the bat for your Bombers, number 10, Seth Recker.
Seth Recker steps in now after that home run by Christian Altamirano.
Go, Seth.
Had an RBI, 2 RBI single back in the 1st inning. Down, ball 1.
Let's go, Seth. Take your time, kid. Like you can, bud. Let's go. Take your time.
Swings through that one, and it evens up the count, 1-1.
can, buddy. Like you can.
Hit to the shortstop. To the first baseman for the out. That ends the inning, but not before Christian Altamirano sends one out at Elks Field and gives the Bombers an 8-7 lead.
Bombers score 1 run on 1 hit and nobody left on base. And just as a reminder to all those in attendance, let's keep our ballpark looking clean and tidy. We kindly ask all fans to grab the empty cans and garbage and dispose of them in the proper receptacles right around the ballpark as we leave tonight. Thank you for your cooperation.
We're back at Elks Field on the Flow Sports Network. And we're heading to the top of the 9th with the Bombers ahead 8-7 off a Christian Altamirano home run, a solo shot that he put a charge into. And Heath Haskowski stays in the ball game.
That's your batter, number 3, Jake Skaggs.
Looking to shut down the Dawgs in this top of the 9th.
Let's go, Heath. Take your time, kid. Let's go, kid. Like you can.
Jake Skaggs, the center fielder, stepping in now. Heath Kachkowski's first task here as he hits that one to the right side, and he bobbles it. So an error charged on the second baseman, Tyler Dorn. And that's his second error of the game. That allows Jake Skaggs to come up, to reach on first for Benito Bonilla, who hit a home run back in the 3rd inning. Swings at the first pitch he sees, and that's fouled back to the right side and out of play.
Come on, Heath. Take your time, kid. Let's go.
The pitch in there for a strike, and he's up quick on him, 0-2.
One more, Heath. Like you can, kid. Take it.
Hishkowski working quick on Bonilla.
Come on, Heath. Come on, right here, bud.
Small lead for Jake Skaggs out there as he's off to second base. The throw! Safe. He's out! He came off the bag.
Check, please.
And he's out. He is not happy about that one either.
Kick him out.
That's a visit!
He is arguing that he did not come off of the bag.
Look outside, bud.
But the ump says he did, so that's the first out of the inning. Second out of the inning.
Up the bat, number 2, Caden Williams.
So a crazy chain of events there. But it leads to the Bombers getting the out. And they only need one more, as that one's inside, ball one.
Take your time, Heath. Take your time, bud. Let's go like you can.
Caden Williams in now,
Come on, Heath.
as he just saw that first one in there for a ball. Swings at that one, and it's out to the center fielder, and Fischel's got it, and the Bombers have their second win of the row. 8-7 for the Brooks Bombers. And they've started a little winning streak for themselves. And the Okotoks Dawgs now have a 2-game losing streak going. The Bombers had 15 hits in that one, scored 8 runs. The Dawgs only with 7 runs scored on 8 hits. And the Bombers have their 6th win of the season. Thanks for tuning in tonight, folks.
And for your Brooks Bombers, number 3, Christian Okotoks. And the Bombers like to thank all those in attendance for supporting the Brooks Bombers. We couldn't do it without you. The best fans of the WCBL, thank you, Bomber Nation.